Today we are going to discuss V2G means vehicle to grid technology, global adoption of V2G technology and current status of V2G in India. V2G technology. The Kerala State Electricity Board in collaboration with IIT Bombay has launched a pilot project to evaluate the feasibility of integrating electric vehicles with the state's power grid using vehicle to grid V2G technology. The project aims to assess how electric vehicles can support the grid during peak demand periods, leveraging EVs as a potential solution to balance the electricity load when solar energy is not accessible. Vehicle to grid V2G technology. Vehicle to grid V2G refers to technology that allows electric vehicle batteries to send power back to the grid. When not in use, EVs can act as decentralized battery storage systems supporting the power grid via bidirectional chargers. Working of V2G. V2G involves two key processes: grid to vehicle (G2V). Power flows from grid to charge the electric vehicle. Vehicle to grid V2G. The EV discharges stored energy back into the grid when needed. Broader applications. While V2G is the most prominent, EV batteries can also support vehicle to home V2H for powering household devices, vehicle to vehicle V2V energy transfer between EVs. V2G technology can support India's power sector. Demand side management. Peak load reduction. Electric vehicle can discharge power during high demand periods, reducing stress on power plants and lowering energy cost. Load balancing. Charging EVs during off-peak hours helps stabilize electricity demand throughout the day. Renewable energy integration. Storage for volatile renewables. V2G stores surplus solar and wind energy and releases it when needed, mitigating renewable intermittency. Grid balancing provides ancillary services like frequency regulation and voltage support for grid reliability, grid flexibility and resilience. Backup power supply. V2G enabled electric vehicles can act as emergency power sources during outages. Decentralized storage. EVs offer local energy storage, reducing dependence on centralized plants. Economic benefits. Cost saving for EV owners. Users can earn by selling excess energy back to the grid. Improved grid efficiency. V2G boosts grid reliability and reduces operational costs for utilities. Additional advantages. Smart charging and communication. Enables efficient energy flow through intelligent systems. Environmental impact. Supports the use of clean energy, helping reduce carbon emissions. Global adoption of V2G technology. Growth in mature EV markets. V2G technologies are rapidly advancing in countries with established EV ecosystems such as the US and Europe. Electric vehicles are increasingly seen as cost-effective distributed energy storage solutions. Incentivized participation. United Kingdom and the Netherlands EV owners receive compensation for supplying excess power to the grid during peak demand periods. California, USA. EV users are encouraged to contribute to ancillary services such as grid stability and frequency regulation with attractive financial incentives. Decentralized energy storage and emergency use. EVs serve as crucial decentralized storage units offering emergency power during outages and supporting disaster resilience amid increasing climate-related disruptions. Current status of V2G in India. V2G technology in India is still in its infancy. The primary focus has been on expanding EV charging infrastructure rather than enabling power flow back to the grid. Pilot projects and planning. Some DISCOMs have initiated pilot projects for smart charging and V2G integration. The Central Electricity Authority (CEA) has formed a committee to develop guidelines for reverse charging from EVs to the grid. Importance of smart charging. The CEA committee identified smart charging as essential to support EV adoption while minimizing stress on distribution grid. Structural and market challenges. India's electricity market is not yet equipped for decentralized systems like V2G. Key issues include variability in renewable energy supply, mismatches between electricity generation and demand, needs for regulatory support to enable large-scale V2G adoption, India must implement regulatory reforms that support bi-directional energy flow and incentivize EV owners. V2G technology in India frequently asked questions. What is V2G technology? V2G allows electric vehicle batteries to send power back to the grid, supporting energy management. How does V2G support grid stability? V2G helps balance demand and supply for discharging stored energy from electric vehicles during peak hours, reducing grid stress. What benefit does V2G offer? V2G offers grid flexibility, renewable energy integration, peak load reduction, and economic benefits for EV owners. Is V2G technology being adopted globally? Yes, countries like the UK, Netherlands, and the US incentivize EV owners to provide power to the grid.